So, like I'm saying, we have to keep a positive, um, you know, thought process going on daily, and you can only get better at anything in life if you continue to do it. Repetition makes it better. And so, if you continue to look for positive in people all the time, let it be a process, let it be a continuous thing that you do. Over time, when you're placed in any negative situation, or faced with any negative person or any negative thought within yourself, it will automatically happen where you'll be able to repel the negativity and put something positive in place. And we need to stop going around and thinking that the next person owes us explanation for anything. If you want to share anything with the next person, it is okay. It's your choice. You've made the choice to do that. But then, not because you did or you made the choice to share, what your whatever you may have shared with that person, that means now you have the privilege, right, to know the next person's, every move. You don't. We should be able to respect that. If I choose to tell Suzanne about this, and she listens, that was my choice to do so. And the reason why I bring all this up is because we walk around with a lot of entitlement, in terms of how we value our friendship. And I'm not saying these are not things that would, kind of tell you where you stand with a particular person, because it depends. If talking to somebody all the time about things that you experience, or things you're going through, you feel like the person is supposed to reciprocate. But what I'm saying is, if that person chooses not to, then you don't go crazy about it and stop being all negative about it. You don't. Then make a decision at that point and say, then I'm not going to do this no more, or I will share this, or I will share that. But don't make it an obligation. Don't make it seem like because I was told this, or I shared this, that means you have to share that with me. So we need to stop that. We need to love people for who they are, respect their choices, and sometimes we don't even need to question their choices. Sometimes we need to try to understand them instead of question them. Because you're not in that next person's shoes. You don't know why they're doing what they're doing. So stop trying to disrespect it, but try to respect it. And you can make a decision on what you want to do. If you want to continue being friends with that person, you have that choice to. You have that choice to. But the first thing you should always do in making choices is to choose first to love someone. And when I say choose to love someone, I'm not saying pick up the phone and call them 3, 4, 5 times a day, and then your heart is not right with that person. That's deceit. That's deception. I'm not talking about that. When I say love them, even if you don't talk to them all the time, you still love them. Even if you don't talk to them every single day, or you haven't talked to them in months, you still love them. Be able to separate your disagreement from the love that you have for that person. And if we continue to do this all the time with the people we interact with, the people we claim that we love, we will see that we will purge ourselves of negativity, and we'll probably be able to live a better life. And like I said from the beginning of my video, my first video, I'm saying I am not there yet. I'm not saying, every single time I do this, I hit the nail on the head and I get it right every single time. Yeah, I've struggled, and I'm still struggling, and I probably struggle until I die, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing when you can get to that space where you just, you know, separate yourself from negativity. You try to separate yourself from negativity, because it's a fulfilling feeling. It's a beautiful space to be in, where you're not concerned about the next person in terms of how they look at you, what they think about you, you know, and all that stuff. You're concerned about yourself. And not, I'm not saying, I don't care what you think about me kind of attitude. No, I'm just saying, I understand your opinion, I understand your suggestions, but really, this is what Vanjie decided to do. This is my choice. And I hope you respect that. But in love. You know, in love, in appreciation for that person coming to you and telling you, Vanjie, I don't think this was right. You didn't do this right. Accept it. Listen to what they have to say. But it doesn't mean you have to take action on it. You know, unless you've thought about it and you think that's a good thing. And if the person, and it's always good when somebody tell you something positive and you look at it and say, this is a positive thing, go back and appreciate that person. Let that person know whatever they said to you, you know, you appreciate it. It's like I said in the first video, this is no closure. This is not a book. This is not, you know, life's guidelines and rules and how things are supposed to work out. This is just my experiences that I'm sharing with you. And hopefully it will work for somebody else if they take my approach on how to deal with negative situation, negative people, and negative from within, you know, and start to see changes in their lives, and or see, you know, a better person at the end of the day. But I just want to say thank you again for staying tuned to the Vanjie Project, and I will continue to bring these videos. Like I said, it might just be on anything. So have a good night, and I want to say thank you for staying tuned. Bye bye.